favorite TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Good morning, good day, depending on where you're tuned in from. This is the Thursday Morning Digest, and as always, we come to you live from our Elevate TV studios. We are discussing about New Year resolutions. I know we're already 1 month into the new year, but it is important for us to discuss this so that we can ask ourselves, do we have a plan for 2026? If we do, how do we intend to achieve what we have set down? But most importantly is, how do we ensure that we keep track of what we need to do per time, so that come the end of the year, we will not be at the same place where we are now. And to help me with this conversation is somebody you have interacted with on this show because she comes every first Thursday of the month. And so I just want to invite Karambu. Please introduce yourself and say hello to our viewers. I think by now we can't be saying Happy New Year. I've had a conversation around that on social media, and people are like, please, if you didn't say it in January, it's okay, let's just move. Yeah.
Happy New Year. I think it's still okay to say Happy New Year right now.
Okay.
Yes, because this is the first time I've been.
Okay.
And the year is not old, yeah?
It's not.
We have not started doing quarterly evaluations.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is 𝗓𝗪 𝗬𝗘𝗪. I am a mentor for young girls and women. I'm a tax policy advisor, and I'm also Lauren's co-host, very frequent guest on this show. Yes.
All right. Karibu sana. It's always a pleasure to have you. Okay. I want us to jump right into the conversation. New Year resolutions, do they really work?
No. Most resolutions, unfortunately, fail within the first few months. So there are studies that show that fewer than 10% of people stick with them for a full year.
Oh.
So really, the key really isn't the willpower. But what happens is that most of us set unrealistic goals, or we set goals and then we lack a system to make sure that we are achieving these goals, or they are ambiguous, or they are not from you. It's external pressure. You are setting goals because you should set a goal, and therefore, if that happens, then your goals are, or your resolutions are most likely going to fail. Okay.
All right. So the statistics that you're giving us this morning are really damning.
Yes.
That over 90% of people who put down resolutions actually don't follow through.
Yes.
So maybe we look at some of these things that you have mentioned so that we see whether we can help our viewers who are watching us this morning to try and increase that percentage of success rate. So you said people lack systems.
Yeah.
Yes. Explain that to us.
So like there's a difference between you saying, in 2026, I'm going to get fit.
Okay.
How are you going to get fit? Like, it's fake.
Yes.
But if you say, in 2026, I'm going to walk for 20 minutes each morning.
Yes.
By the end of 2026,
yes,
you'll notice a change.
Okay.
In your fitness levels.
Okay.
You know, I also don't know how you are measuring this fitness.
Yeah.
So because then there are certain things that you have to put in place to get fit. Is it your feeding? Are you having a sedentary lifestyle?
Yes.
It is. So you have to state, this is what I'm going to do. Don't overstress yourself. But when you say, I'm going to walk in the morning, 20 minutes between this time and this time, then stick to it. Okay. You know, then you will notice a difference. Okay. But I'm going to get fit. Let me tell you, you will go register for a gym, and then you make that payment. In fact, you will go to a big hotel, make a payment for 300K, and show up once and walk around and touch the treadmill and move away, because you'll not be able to associate with it. Yeah. And lose that money. Okay. And get frustrated at the end of the day. Okay. Yeah.
There's a conversation I've been having elsewhere about systems. And one of the interesting things that we are learning and discussing is the fact that we need systems in our lives through and through. Because if we don't have systems, then it's very difficult to make progress. And I'll give an example, which maybe you can weigh in on. For example, if you don't have a system that supports income generation or sustenance, what will happen is, if money comes to you and it finds chaos,
it goes into the chaos and disappears.
And it goes into the chaos and disappears. If you are a person of faith, but you lack discipline, it doesn't matter how many services you attend or how many servants of God you listen to. But if you lack the discipline, what it means is everything that you hear will also disappear, because there is no system in your life to sustain or to help you to make or to benefit from what you're hearing. So maybe you can just weigh in on that a little, the importance of setting systems. And I think when we were discussing this, just allow me to elaborate on that a bit. We were looking at how God created the heavens and the earth. What God did in Genesis 1, again, is that God put in place systems. So he put the solar system, you know, the stars, the everything. He put in place a seed system so that plants, even though he declared them into being, but he put in them systems that ensure that they continue either to reproduce or to increase or to multiply. So as we discuss, maybe just weigh in on that a little bit so that we understand the importance of systems.
So now, when we talk about a system in this case, we are simply talking about a structure or routine that supports your goal.
Okay.
You know? So, because things don't just, you can't say, God said, let there be this, and then you think that you're going to do the same. At the beginning, you have to have a routine that you follow in order to support a goal. So so when we talk about a resolution, the resolution is a destination. So I want to get fit, but what system is it? So the system is the road you travel every day. So in order to get to that destination, you know, so I will do that 20-minute walk. It might be a small distance time for some people, but it still does something. So and that is a habit. So without a system, the resolution then just becomes a wish. You know? It's just that with the system, it becomes a habit, and it gives you the result at the end. So it's the same way. You know, when you're saying government needs to structure and they have to put systems in place. You are not, you can't be talking of government doing this, but your life is in chaos. You know, don't they have systems in place? But you don't have any.
What systems do you?
Show us the systems. You know. So I'll show you examples that you can use. Like if this is a resolution, this is your system.
Okay.
So you can say your resolution is I'll save more money. But how are you saving more money? So you put a system and say that you automatically transfer 10% of your salary into your savings account every month.
Okay.
And you also decide that you are not getting any monies from that account apart from, and it's not every emergency that should send you to withdrawing money from your savings account. Another one is when you say I'll eat healthier. So the system is the meal preps you do so that you don't rely on fast food, or to ensure that the food you're eating is positive to your body. So I'll give an example. Someone like me who lives with a chronic illness, so I know that there are certain foods that will give me inflammation. You know? So then I'll decide for my food, I'm not going to eat this and this because this is what it does. So what do I do to ensure that then I have the proper foods? I'm not relying on the full family. Is that I'll ensure that on at the beginning of the week, I'll get this and this and this. And even if the meal for that day includes something that if I eat, I'll have inflammation in my body, then mine is prepared separately. And you know, that is also a system, and it will make me healthier. I'll read more because you keep saying we'll read more. Then we are going to set aside 15 minutes before bed to read a book, not your phone. You know, things like that.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So viewers, I hope you are following this discussion that you need to put in place systems to support your goals. There's another point you mentioned about ambiguous goals.
The goals.
How do we deal with them?
So when we are when we make ambiguous goals is when we make sweeping statements. I'm going to go to the gym every day.
Okay.
I'm going to lose 20 kgs. So what you're doing is you are I'm going to go to the gym every day and lose 20 kgs. So you're actually ignoring how humans actually change slowly. You know, or how things need to move. You know, so then in that case you are going to fail because what does saying I'm going to the gym every day mean? What are you going to do there? You know? So that's what I was saying. You can register for the gym. And go and talk there. You know? Or not go. And that's because then your goal was ambiguous. You know? Or I'm going to read, even I'm going to read every day. And then when you want to read, what is that what you want to read? Because you're not a child who's trying to learn to read. So then you need to be specific on what you want to gain from reading. And then you get the particular materials.
There's something, when you mentioned that, I've remembered something that we used to be told in the corporate about SMART goals. And I think the first one was specific, so that you need to ensure that your goals are specific. You know, so that it is easy for you to even know when you have a system in place that is working. All right, but we'll come back to that a little later. Then there's something you said about external pressure.
So, when you have the lack of why or readiness, watu tu wamekwambia siku hizi, or someone is pressuring you, a spouse or whatever, to get to something, but it's not in you. You're simply not ready to change. So then you're putting these resolutions because umeambiwa or you want to be like so and so, rather than the deep personal motivation.
Ah, okay.
So, if the pain of staying the same is greater than changing, of course, you're not going to change. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in other words, what we are saying is, some of the goals, people don't really follow through their resolutions because they do it out of, could be peer pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in a group and everybody's talking about their own resolutions, or that. Sometimes it is events.
People have resolutions, like among youngsters, someone can have a resolution that next year I'll be dating by March. What is that?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
You know, but that is peer pressure. And now when you have peer pressure and you tell yourself by March, then you'll date anything. You know?
Yes.
Sorry to use that, but that's exactly what happens. So you just want to be in that what everyone is doing.
Yeah.
So even the standards you had put for yourself.
Yes.
Even the time to pray.
Yeah.
About it, or this person, if they're really coming into your life, you don't have. You're just happy there's someone talking to you.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself in trouble. You know, so that is part of even peer pressure. Everybody in my friend group is yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Let me give you some other small reasons.
Okay.
And they're not small. All or nothing mindset. Okay. So if you make a mistake or you lose something, or then unaachilia, like now you're a failure. You can't go on. That's also that's also a problem. So guilt means you are quitting.
Okay.
Another one is you have no plan for obstacles. You know, and life happens.
Yes.
You get stressed, you have holidays, you have fatigue, but you have no backup or flexibility. So then, what you do is you abandon. So now that this happened in the month of March and you couldn't, etc. You looked, I'll give you an example, consultant, you applied for this, you had said you must get this, and then you don't get, then you decide, you quit, you know? Or your prayer, your prayer life, and you're having an issue and you feel like God is not answering, and you had said you'd be more prayerful, and the only time you close your eyes now is when you sleep. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Okay. The other one is over-reliance on willpower.
Okay. That one I need to hear more.
So we said at the beginning that resolutions are not just about willpower. You know? Yes. It will fade, motivation fades. Okay. You know? Yes. So if that's what we were saying, what we need to do is put small habits and systems, not just grit. Yeah. Okay. So and especially if you know yourself, this tires you. You know yourself that when you take big things that are go, it becomes like, why are you forcing it? So break down those small habits. Yes. And then they'll form the big thing that you want. And then there's another thing, false hope syndrome. Overconfidence at the start. Okay. Fueled by the new year energy. That gives you that sets unrealistic expectations, and then there's a negative positivity. That's also, it's also part of this. So you're positive about something, even when you're seeing that it's hopeless. When you're setting these goals, you need to ask yourself, am I just psyched about it? Yeah. Kuna mtu ameni encourage. They had me speaking somewhere. They're like, you need to start become a one comedian. You know, because you made people laugh at a meeting. Yeah. You know, and then you have that false. Yes. and then now it backfires on you, and then you decide you are a failure. No.
Yes. You know, you're saying that, and I have remembered when content creation became a thing. Okay, there are those who started much earlier. So over time, of course, they built the following and all that, and yes, they're influencers. But then when that bug now really hit, you know, and people understood, oh, so this is how it works. And I remember one of the things I decided to do, I said, I also need to be a content creator. And it's hard work, you know, so
It's so hard.
It's hard, you know. So you have to think of concepts, you have to, you know, decide what is the theme you're going to carry, and then now there's the actual recording of the content. There are those moments that you have to be alert.
There are things you have to pay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So all that. So when I now came to understand what it actually takes, I said, you know what? It's fine. I will probably be a content creator in my lifetime, but I'm not forcing it now. And it's because I have so many other things. So it was a question of what takes priority now. Of course, over time, I have built a following, and, you know, I have some content here and there. But what you're saying is, don't just throw yourself into something because it's the in thing. Don't just decide, I'm going to follow, oh, this one, I'm jumping onto this one. And I think Kenyans, to a large extent, we have that challenge. Because I remember there was the quail business. I don't know whether you...
I know the quail business. Everybody bought quails?
Yes.
I'm told of someone who had quails. So when the business went down, every Sunday after church, you'd invite people to his house, come for lunch, come for lunch.
Good.
Then it became too much. One day he opened for them and told them, go back to your makeup. It was too much.
Yeah.
But what was he doing? You know?
Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah.
And then there's no market, and you've worked so hard. Like, then let me give people food.
Yeah.
𝗓𝗓𝗓. And you don't want people in your house every day.
Yeah.
For them to go back to their makeup.
Yes.
Yes, there was that. There was the quail. What else? There must have been another business.
Yeah.
I don't think dragon fruit has hit there. But if you're not careful, it can.
Yes. There's some even I can't remember, but I know we've had a number of those.
We've had many.
Yes. Yeah. Interesting. So let's not
CMOS.
Let's not run to things before we've understood them and just decide, oh, because this is the in thing, so I'm going to do it.
Yes.
You know, I think you need an element of research there. And I think we will talk about now, how do you set the right goals in a few.
Yes.
But for now, there's something you have talked about, discouragement.
Yes.
Yeah? And I think that's very, very key, because many people set goals or resolutions, then one thing just happens and that's it. They throw everything away.
Let me give you an example of myself.
Yeah.
When you're talking about content creation.
Yes.
So we've been talking for a long time with someone who is a very good social media. But actually, there's the corporate social media manager at their workplace.
Yes.
And he said for me, this is what we're going to do. And Karambo, you're going to speak to people about your life in terms of living with fibromyalgia. You don't know how much you influence people when you put stories, but you put a story today, and then we want to know more.
Yes.
And you know, and of course, I know people want to know more. They'll ask me questions.
Yes.
Like, this is what I want us to do, and he gave me a plan.
Yeah.
And we're going to use TikTok and Facebook. Just that, and we don't care how many people we let me tell you. I have that TikTok account. The followers is me and him. Because I did nothing.
Yeah.
I tried this, and I don't know. For me, it's that thing of, what if it goes nowhere?
Yeah.
Or people look at you in some way because I'm also fighting with the thing of the members of your family who think you should not be talking about your health on social media.
Yes.
Or people will say you're sick, you'll never get a job. Funny things, which how can you say I'll never get a job? I've gotten so many when I've been like that. I've done big things. I was a project manager for a system that became the best worldwide when I was unwell. So those are tales. But those stories actually get into your mind.
Yes.
So in December, I did a draft of what he told me to try. After locking myself in on the days I know I'm supposed to do something.
Yes.
The day I've set myself to do this, I'm in a low mood at that point. So
you shall.
And I can't record when I'm like that. So this day I decided, let me do. So it was nice. But he told me, we need to buy, we need to get this. Then we need to reduce this. I didn't even respond to him. This is month 3. And I need to wake up.
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How many people actually follow. The thing is that when I put it down there, I'll reach out to someone.
Yes.
And I think it's the same thing that has made me have delays in I set the psychosocial platform for women living with chronic illness, and it ran for a year. And last year I had issues trying to set up things.
Yeah.
And then of course January, I was hospitalized for 20 days.
Yes.
Obviously I wouldn't do anything, and I said to myself, January I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
But that does not mean that I shouldn't do, because February is here and I'm alive.
Yes. Yes.
It's okay to move things. So when I was younger, I used to, that you structure yourself.
Yeah.
By this time I should do this, by this.
Yes.
Let me tell you, on my 35th birthday, the day before, and you usually used to look at these people who write things that they're going through and how they are going through, and that is me. Yes. I was so structured, my God. And then I think that's things weren't so. But it made me look at not just the things that I hadn't achieved that year. Yeah. Because I was okay with pushing things forward. Yes. But I don't know what made me on that September look at things and imagine I'm a failure, and I wept in the house. Oh. And then the next day I woke up and I'm like, no, these things have to change, because you know what? Even if things did not happen,
there's still another chance.
Yeah, on by 2002, there's nothing that says they can't happen in 2007.
Yes. Hold that thought, because we need to take a break. Viewers, when we come back, we continue with that story. Discouragement does not have to be the end of your resolutions. We'll be right back.
There's an awakening. Young people are everywhere pursuing Christ.
We've been desiring to have a place we can pray, break bread, share the word, fellowship.
God ordered the steps of the one and only Apostle 𝗓𝗪.
Because of that, this revival requires a discipleship program, the ABC of Christianity.
So we are going to collabo every other Wednesday at Kenya Cinema Bible Study.
Emerge Nation is a service that we are beginning every Wednesday at the Apostolic House for young people, 5:30 in the evening all the way to 7:30.
Imagination is a partnership between Street Praise, all chapters, and the Great Life Church International under the leadership of Apostle David 𝗓𝗪.
This is a saved generation that's going to become strong, and they're going to be sent.
What are you waiting for? Tell a friend to tell a friend, even grab a friend, and see you there. Adios.
Well, welcome back. We continue with our discussion on New Year resolutions and whether they work. And with me in studio is Karambu, who is helping us, discuss that topic and see what can we do better in 2026. But before we took a break, I think we were talking about discouragement, and you were sharing your story and how discouragement can actually cripple you, but it doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to.
And I remember you said that that's where you begin to adjust and say, yes, I've not been able to do it now, but it doesn't mean that it cannot be done. Yeah. Okay. So now I want us to look at what can we do so that the resolutions that we make this year or we have already made, will have a chance of success. So maybe now we revisit the issue of the SMART goals, because I could hear the undertones in your comments, and I felt that perhaps we can now come and discuss them a little more when we now look at how do we make them work.
First of all, Lorraine, I wanted to bring out the issue of that, because we know most resolutions don't work. Then why do we keep making them?
Yes.
I think we first need to look at that statement.
Okay.
And the reason why, so that now we go into how to make sure, because they're very important.
Yes.
Whether they are failing or they are working, it's very important.
Yes.
To make them. So why do we make them? It's because they carry meaning.
Okay.
The resolutions, they are about hope, they are about renewal, they are about that feeling of a fresh start.
Yes.
And even if they don't last, they remind us every time that we can begin again.
Yeah.
And if we can look at it like January 1st reminds me that I can begin again, then we need to say that even if this goal, I got discouraged on February 22nd.
Yeah.
If I could begin again on January 1st, there's nothing that stops me from continuing with this specific goal.
Yes.
On the 1st of March. So what we need to do is sit down, look at this resolution and see why is it not, why are we seeing, why is it failing, and see what adjustments we need to make. And then now this is exactly what we are doing. That how do we need to ensure that we are making proper resolutions or our resolutions are working, right?
Okay. All right.
So the question was, your question was,
how do we now make sure?
How do we make sure that we are making goals that work?
Yes.
And so basically, and make them stick.
Yes.
So that this goal, if this was my goal for this year, to make sure that the 1st December bado, ilikuwa goal hiyo mwaka, how do we make them stick?
Yeah.
So we need to have effective strategies, So now we need to look at effective strategies that are backed by research, such like habit science and goal flexibility. So one of them is the start small and specific.
Okay.
So if you haven't been reading, if you've been having a problem reading, you can decide you start with simple books,
Yes.
You can or you can start with 15 pages a day.
Yeah. There's also when it comes to books, of course, other things you just have to read. But I've seen, we are now getting into a lot of audiobooks, so that you need not necessarily be sitting looking at something, but you can listen. Okay. So some people I know who you wouldn't catch them with the book, they wouldn't concentrate. But given a chance, they can listen. They can listen in the matatu, they can listen in the car, they can listen, you know, wherever they are.
Now, there is that, but
Yes.
the reason why we say we are going to pick reading as a habit,
Yes.
is to work on our concentration.
Yes.
And if you're working if you're working on your concentration, then it's a book, you know. And as we were saying, that at the point where you are reading, you need to put your phone away so that it doesn't distract you.
Yeah.
And in that case, then you're not reading, from the phone. If you're really picking this habit for concentration, and in most cases, that's why we pick reading books for, or even to be able to effectively work with other people, work on your reports, do public speaking.
Yes.
You're not going to have that from audiobooks. You need to be able to read and pronounce your things properly. Such things. So so it's advisable then to get paper back. You know? So so that's in reading. Then if we are talking about our health, then we can start saying I'll walk 20 minutes 3 times a week. These are baby steps, and so what baby steps do is they build momentum. You know?
Yes.
Ukianza kusema I'm going to get fit, I'm going to run 21 kilometers, and you have never run a day in your life, you will collapse kilometer 2, and you never want to see a running shoe.
Yes.
You know? So you have to, even if you are planning to start going for marathons, you need to start something small.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. That's what I did until I could do my 21 kms.
Wow.
Although right now I'm not very, but at that time, I had back surgery, and I knew at that point, actually I had 2 back surgeries, and I knew at that point that if I don't get myself a habit of and consistency in walking, all this, then things will be thicker, you know, because it's such a painful, you know, your back can really traumatize you. And then now I had to look for something to psych me to go to the hill. I'm like, you know what? 𝗡𝗘𝗪 marathon, I'm going to go to 10 km. And so then I had to practice and be able to do my 10 kms. And I'm going to do that 10 km, the next 10 km in under 1 hour.
Okay.
And I did 55.
Wow.
You know? And then from that, I was able to do my 21 kms. I ran Kili 2 hours, 5 minutes.
Wow.
The next year, that is the next year, after having a lower back. Yes. So it is actually possible. You do the small steps. You look for something which you are looking forward to. That is my destination. So you do those small steps and
Okay. Wow, fantastic. Okay. So when we look at goals, let's not just bite in chunks. Let's reduce into small so that it is easier for us to achieve, because it also creates an encouragement and motivation system, because you know, I can do this, I can do the next.
Oh my God,
I can.
Let me tell you, you're posting that or just looking at my watch and seeing that I've gotten a star. This is your best 5 kilometers. I'm going to get better. Wow.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So the next one is, you know, we put systems in place.
Yes.
Now we need to focus on the systems and habits over the outcomes.
Okay.
You know.
Please explain.
So we said we are going to eat an extra vegetable a day versus lose weight. You know. So now, if you're going to eat a vegetable daily, and then day 3, you're looking at yourself in the mirror to check, you know.
Yeah.
Because outcomes take, because that's how the human body functions.
Yes.
Is that the changes are small. This is not a surgical process.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're doing it the natural way. So if it's your diet, so I'm going to have this diet. Of course, if you keep for a long time and you see it's not working, then you can check why it's not working. You know. But you can't run 5 kilometers and come to look at the mirror, you know what?
I was weighing scale.
Have my hips reduced or something,
Yeah.
or go on the scale. No. Yes, so we focus on the systems over the habits. The other strategy to make your resolution work is know your deep why. So connect to the values.
Yeah.
You know. I'm running, I'm doing this to my body so that I have more energy for my kids. And I'm telling you, working out, a nice, those daily habits. At the end of that, you have more energy for your children. Or to look good. Or to deal with your mental health.
Yes.
Connect with it.
Yes.
You know? Even your foods, you know, because if like when I was telling you, when you put off things that cause certain things in your body, those are the things that you consider tasty. Yeah. So now you've had to get rid of maybe red meat or your chapatis. Connect with your wife. You know.
Yes.
Ujue kwa nini? In that case, seeing those things will not even give you the
appetite or desire.
Another thing where you need to connect with your wife is when you're talking about getting into relationships that so then in that case you want to get away from gossip, but so you put that as a resolution. You can't tell someone, I'm not going to be hanging out with you because you gossip, but you'll find a way of getting away from them. But let me tell you, if you don't keep, I want to stay away from gossip because of this and that, even those things even leave you feeling bad. Then, I need to look for so and so. But you know that thought will never cross your mind if you connect with. Why? You'll be not available. And you're not being available doesn't mean you are lying. You are resting in the house, you know. When someone tells someone I'm not available, so I mean that you are engaged in very busy activity. The rest is also an availability. Another one is building flexibility and self-compassion. Yes.
Wow.
So you allow setbacks. Adapt your goals. So we are having direction over rigid, destination. Then we are measuring our progress, not necessarily perfection. You know. So I have managed to lose 5 kgs. That is good. That is progress. You didn't expect to do things the natural way and drop 20. In fact, by the way, when you do things that way, with that 5, you look good. Your skin glows, you know. So now take more water, you know. Instead of instead of thinking I want to be like so who told you they are perfect? You know. Another thing is like the stories I was giving you earlier about sitting down and looking at my life and thinking and then looking at what made me not achieve certain things, or what I'm talking about last month. Now, if someone comes and tells me, hey, January, you did, I was on a hospital bed for 20 days. What did you expect? You know, you're never going to strip me over certain things. Never over my health. And you know what? I am not going to do the same to myself. I have refused. You know? And then when you're talking about self-compassion and built-in flexibility, can you teach this to our children also?
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So that, because I think we instill, sometimes we are so tough on, I want to say this, I want to say this. If you are not like that, what is that you want to see?
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And
True.
also things change, and you are not you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we need to have accounting and tracking. You can you can share with a friend. You can have an Excel in here of if it's your expenditure you're checking.
Yes.
Track down, you know. You can use an app.
Yes.
You can check in weekly.
Yes.
You can write down visibly, or like what I was saying, when I look at my watch and phone, they give me the full, well, this is what you've done for this period of time.
Yes.
You know, that is part of accountability and tracking.
Yeah.
And especially if you have a good friend, because it's not everybody you share with who is.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
So, and then refrain for joy. Make it fun. You know?
Okay.
Make your things fun. Usiende kukimbia you know?
Yeah.
Or you know, things like that. And then and also approach oriented. So if you are working for health, then you need to avoid junk, such things. So if I'm running for health, then I need to know them. The other things I need to, you know, such things.
Okay. There's something that still runs through what you've been saying that I would like you to also discuss. It's something that's usually very close to your your heart about self-awareness.
Oh yes.
Because I keep hearing you need to know this.
You need to know yourself.
Yes.
Yes. Even that. You need to know yourself so that you set certain. Yeah. I know what I'm capable of.
Yes.
And what I'm not capable of. And then of course I know my values. So even when I'm setting things.
Yes.
And like when we're talking about knowing our values, and we're setting, that's one of the ones I was telling you, like you need to know who you are going to engage with, and when we're talking about self-awareness, you sit down with yourself, you know, look at how you react to certain things.
Yes.
You know your health, you know your financial. So when you are setting these goals, who are you setting them for?
Yeah.
You know, they're for yourself. So you need to know. You need to know yourself fully.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you are not setting goals because other people
are setting, or that you set things that even your personality cannot
they
deliver.
Cannot.
And I think for me also, one of the key things that I have come to accept about myself is there are things that I can change, I can work on, and then there are things I've reached a point in my life where I say, this one, let me just get somebody who can do this with ease, because it may not be my strength, but it will take me so much time to try and master it or try and create that system in my life, so that I realize that for certain things, there are some of course you just have to work through, but that then has got to be part of the goals that you set. But there are things then that you can delegate. So those that you can delegate, I think, yes, have it as one of the things that you ought to do, but get the help that you need. For example, and I think it's an example you've been talking about through and through. If it is weight loss, for example, or living healthy, whatever the reason, but you need to lose weight. Yeah. So with that, there are people who will download videos or go follow YouTube, and they will do that faithfully, you know, every day in the morning at 5. They are there. They even buy a treadmill. You have a treadmill in your house. And then there are those who need...
you can, so like when you're talking about making it fun, it's like people who podcast their journey.
Yes. Yes.
So that is something close to what I'm trying to do.
And that
we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then you look at, there are those then who will not. Okay. So they would rather go to the gym. So they pay gym. So depending on which category you are, you need to really understand who you are and therefore set goals that help you. So that, for example,
I was going to have that example. Actually, that example of self-awareness, where if you don't have self-awareness, then you'll say for your lifestyle, you'll promise to hit the gym, and you know you hate gyms. You hate gyms.
Yeah.
And you know yourself that you'd rather go for a walk with a friend twice a week because you enjoy their connection and movement. Or if you're like me, you'd rather go to the field alone, and not have anyone talk to you and solve all your problems in the head and also achieve your you know. So it becomes easy when you know yourself. So, and that's the reason why when you know yourself well enough, then you'll be able to set goals that fit within your reality. You'll be able to recognize your patterns. You know what you stick with and what you drop. You'll be honest with your motivation. Are you doing this because you want, or because it sounds good, or someone tells you you can do it? And then it's also understanding about your limits and your strengths. And then if maybe you are great at starting things, but you need accountability to sustain them. So like the second one I mentioned, that I think I'll have to get someone else, not necessarily for accountability, but to work with, because I understand my downtimes. So as to make sure that this thing never doesn't go down because she's not there, because it's not really about me. It's about women. And reaching and being a blessing to them. Wow, fantastic. All right. Now, I don't know if you have any more left, because I have a question. Ask a question.
All right. Now, the question of this SMART principle in goal setting, where they say it has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be achievable, it has to be realistic, and then T says time bound.
Time bound,
So what is the place of the SMART principle in terms of resolutions?
That's when we said that we make realistic goals. Because if you a realistic goal is a SMART goal, you know, because you know, then you can, the first you said S is
specific.
Is specific. So we said I will walk 15 minutes
daily
in the evening after work. No? So you know, when you get to the house, drop your bag, change, eat a banana, move. You know? Standard. Nobody, everybody knows that's what you do. They will not even bother you, because they know that is your habit. That's your routine. And then so that's specific. That is SMART. That's a SMART goal already. So you can measure it, because it's 15 minutes daily. What else? It's
time bound.
SMART A is
A is achievable.
It's achievable. If you've never run a day in your life, you can't say I'm going to start fit and you go running 21 kms. That one is madness. So then we said realistic.
So time bound.
15 minutes. You know, and then you know, you do that, and that's a small goal, but that's a small habit. But that is SMART, but will give you big results at the end of the day. Because it's not about even that work is not just about your physical health. That work is very important for your mental health, by the way.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Now, we are about to wind up our show today. Viewers, I hope you've been following and that you are picking nuggets that can help you make sure that your New Year resolutions don't just die, but that at the end of the year you can actually go back and tick and say, yes, I did it. So I want us to then just talk to that person who's discouraged, who's feeling like last year I did this, it didn't work. Someone who's feeling like, even if I'm to set goals, what do I have? Where do I start? Maybe for the next 2-3 minutes or so as we close.
So resolutions are not about perfection. And the thing is that sometimes the reason why we are not able to make the smart resolutions is because we haven't really figured it out, you know. And we don't have to have everything figured out today. You're moving one small step at a time. You're trying, and that's why I was saying, can we try to do small things? Yes, small things that, you know, if I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. Yeah, you do it, and then now you add something else, and so every such efforts, every small effort you make is proof of your strength and determination. And now you keep remembering that these resolutions you make, it's because we are looking for renewed hope. It's all of us, and it's also about growth. It's not about perfection. It's persistence. So you keep showing up for yourself, because those seeds that you are planting now will bloom in ways that you are yet to imagine. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if I may sum up what you have said, is it's not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about persistence.
And showing up for yourself, especially.
Oh, and showing up for yourself. Oh, fantastic. All right. Great. Viewers, that's all we've had time for today. Thank you for tuning in. And Karambu, always a pleasure to host you. Thank you. I know you overcome so much to be here, and we appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, viewers, that's all we've had time for. Until next time, keep it Elevate TV. There are lots and lots and lots of programs to enrich you, to give you the information that you need, and to help you be able to achieve your goals. So please keep it Elevate TV. From all of us here in studio, thank you, God bless, and see you next time.
Thank you.